It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. In this game, we'll see Orlando going up against the Thunder. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, and then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham.
And you know for that matchup with the Hawks, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Johnson. And it's Sanders in at the 3. And for the Magic, we've got Banchero. He's out there with Wagner. And it's George in at the 1. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. It's George on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wagner on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Wagner is money from there.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Sanders. With some arc. Orlando with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. It makes it a bit of a mystery.
And this is when you rely on great scouting reports and watching tape because you lack familiarity that you have with other opponents.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with Lloyd Pierce for a minute. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Banchero. George in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The Thunder have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And that one's on target from the wing.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Brewer. Shoots over Johnson. Brewer can't hit.
Well, he usually brings range from there, but not this time.
Here's SGA. Tipped.
Well, Wagner has the length, but that block was more about effort and timing.
Brewer, the pass to Wagner. George outside. Here's Brewer. Banchero outside. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Banchero's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Blair. Johnson for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Brewer. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Blair. Blair's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson for 3. Sinks the tray.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Wagner, right side. Fires it. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Nojewicz from downtown. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Now here's Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Banchero. Rebounded by Blair. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Nojewicz, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Banchero lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Banchero's got 7. Oklahoma City trails by 3. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Murray's checked in. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. In the third spot, Trey Johnson.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. SGA's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Brewer. SGA covering. The teardrop. That shot off the mark. The Thunder shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Nojewicz. Now here's Johnson. Fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Fader on the way. Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
Wagner against Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Banchero. 9 points in the game. Back to George. Pass to Brewer from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Magic lead by 1.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Nojewicz from outside the arc. And Brewer pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Hits the jump hook. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Back to SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Nojewicz, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. His first shot attempt. No good, off the front rim.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Here's Nojewicz. Here's Blair. Shoots over George. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Oklahoma City, and Johnson drops them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Orlando calls timeout. And so Davis will bring it up for the Magic. Takes a three. Drops in the three. And the Magic lead by 4.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Takes a step back. Pass to Nojewicz. The three ball on target from range. Nojewicz has got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Davis. Here's Mason. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's De Silva. The three. And another three for Orlando.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Pass to Nojewicz. Outside Johnson. He's got a piece of it. And here's Davis. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. A good look from Johnson. Shot's good. SGA making the play. He's got 12.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Back to Davis. Pass to De Silva. No good off the back of the rim. And the Thunder shooting only 42% to get this one going. Murray passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. And Orlando shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Shoots. Vanderbilt pulls it in. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Johnson. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 15.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Outside Davis. Back to Ellis. Outside Davis. Here's De Silva. Ellis on the wing. 4-3. No luck on that one. Here's Nojewicz. Lets it fly. And it's Oklahoma City with another. "36 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Mason. Now here's Ellis, defended by Murray. They need this. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Murray out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Murray. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Blair in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. And Carroll finishes with force inside.
Way to stay strong, Paolo. Not letting the foul get the better of him.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the evening. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Now here's Banchero. Pass to Bane. Clock at 6. For 3, George. Orlando again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Now Murray. It's Thomas on the wing. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Banchero outside. And there's a pick to the inside. And here they come. Here's Thomas for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
George outside. Wagner outside. And it's blocked.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Murray, no good. Orlando trails by 12. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
And Carroll with it. Checked by Murray. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Number 11, George Sanders.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Will it go? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Murray. Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
For Orlando, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Now here's Banchero. 14 points for him. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Sanders. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays fully ball. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Wagner looking it over. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero in the post. Paolo, strong.
And this team relies on Banchero's scoring, but tonight he's carried them.
Outside Murray. Back to Murray. Pass to Sanders from behind the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Magic timeout.
Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Orlando trails by 15. Over to the left wing. Murray brings the double. Puts it up. Nice shot by George. George has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Now Johnson. He's got 18. Here's Sanders. Offline with a 3. George with it. Banchero outside. This one for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And here's Wagner. Brewer, pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside, SGA. Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. Murray connects from outside.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Brewer. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing to the paint. Blair. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Blair's got 4 points in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Wagner in the high post. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Blair's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Murray. Here's Blair. On the wing, SGA, guarded by Banchero. It's tipped. Here's Wagner. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And right there, you see the ball handling ability of Wagner. So skilled at dissecting the defense.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. The 4th spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's Sanders. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Right wing. Puts up a 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Pass to SGA. Here's Murray. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Now Richardson. The 3 is up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Brewer. Ellis outside. Pass to Brewer. 3-pointer. They get it again. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 5 points.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Mason, defended by Murray. Brewer, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Down low. Here's Murray. Murray with the jam.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
Pass to Brewer. 1:44 left in the half. Here's De Silva. He's got 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. SGA's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Shot by Johnson, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Brewer. He's got 6. The 3 is up. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside Johnson. Back to Richardson. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Inside, here's Mason, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Johnson. 21 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Mason, guarded by Richardson. Releases. Mason, no good.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Murray. The 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for Oklahoma City.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. They've got Wagner. He's out there with Banchero. And it's George in at the point. And that's the group for Lloyd Pierce as we begin the second half. 2 points. That one goes. Banchero's got 20 points. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sanders. Here's Nojewicz. Off target from three-point range. Orlando with the ball. Here's Wagner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Wagner's got 8.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple! Gilgeous-Alexander!
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Orlando trails by 13. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Here's Blair, and he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come. Pass to Nojewicz. Here's Blair. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's George. Three-pointer off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Banchero. Basket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Orlando trails by 16. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Rebounded by Blair. Blair's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to George. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sanders. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. George passes to Davis. Here's Banchero. Fades and shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Banchero's got 25 points.
And Banchero can score from all 3 levels. And this versatility makes him a dangerous offensive weapon.
Out to the wing. Shot is up. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Orlando trails by 19. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Sanders. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Banchero. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Here's George, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Now here's Banchero. He's got 25. Orlando again missing. Pass to Sanders. Out left to the wing. Here's Blair. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
They're showing some strength inside. Banchero doesn't shy away from the contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. And that's winning basketball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
He was all alone on that one. Sanders has got 12 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Silva's checked in for Orlando. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And Davis has got the ball here for Orlando. To the inside, Mason, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Johnson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter. Pass to Mason. Now Bane. Here's De Silva. He's got 5. Just 3 to shoot. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Chalk up 2 there. 12 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's George. Outside Davis. All sorts of time. Nojewicz grabs the board.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you. You can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City, and the shot goes down. Johnson's got 26 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Davis. To stop the drought. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Davis. Murray's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Davis.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's SGA. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keontae George. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
Here's Oklahoma City now. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Murray, shot is good.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now here's Bane. Still no points. Pass to Mason. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis. Drains the triple.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Blair. From deep, SGA. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Now here's Ellis, defended by Murray. From deep, Bane, and another three for Orlando.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
Pass to Nojewicz, launches it. The kick out to Johnson. There's the three, nails it from three. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Back to Bane. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Here's Ellis. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Thunder shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Nojewicz. Outside Johnson. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Ellis outside with a 9-footer, and that one's long. Ellis has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Blair. Outside for SGA. Bane against Johnson. Blair, that's good. Blair's got 10 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Bane. Can they get it? Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's SGA. Banked it in off the glass. SGA's got 13 in the second half.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bane against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by SGA. By himself. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so it's Oklahoma City building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Murray will bring it up for OKC. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Cam Thomas. Also Murray out there. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Murray. And it's Rush in at the 4-man position.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Fires hitting the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now Thomas. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Here's the three. Rush grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Murray passes to Thomas. Down low. Blocked! Outside Davis. Pass to Nicholson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's the pick. 5 on the clock. And rejected. Thomas outside. Knocks down the triple.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Davis with it.
Blocked! They're staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
13 feet out, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Thomas, that's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pure from three-point range.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it. Thomas has got 7 points for the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Nicholson. Davis looking it over to the paint. Mason, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Thomas. And here's Murray. Back to Thomas. Vanderbilt, a screen on Davis. Murray for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
Takes the three. And another three for Orlando.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Drills it from deep.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Pass to Nicholson. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Mason with the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Murray against Davis. From deep. Leaps for it. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Rush. And here's Murray. He gets it in there.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Rush. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his third assist of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Davis down low. He's against Murray. Davis misses.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
Now here's Murray. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Thomas. Here's the floater. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Nicholson to stop the drought. Knocks down the long J. Nicholson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Murray against Davis. Vanderbilt to pass to Thomas. For 3. Counted from distance.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Davis. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Thomas, a screen on Davis. Pass to Thomas. Picked it. Left side, Davis. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Nicholson. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Murray against Davis. Murray passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Thomas. Vanderbilt with a screen to the middle. The rebound by Nicholson. Well, the Magic shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Now Murray. Pass to Thomas. Vanderbilt inside. Orlando with the rebound. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trey Johnson.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And stolen by Murray. Pass to Thomas. Outside Murray. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by Murray. Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Nicholson. No good with the triple. Outside Murray. Thomas outside. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this.